Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we take a look at the GoPro Hero 9 Action Cam and try to answer the question whether this older GoPro model is still worth buying in 2023. The GoPro Hero 9 was released in 2020 and has since been surpassed by the Hero 10 and Hero 11 models. Nonetheless, you can still find these online and in stores, usually with a discount. The original asking price for this camera was 450 euros. I got this particular one for 300 euros, which is an enormous difference. The device comes in a useful hard case and features an adhesive camera mount, a USB Type-C cable for charging, and of course the camera itself. The Hero 9 is ever so slightly larger than its predecessors, making room for a more powerful 1720 mAh battery and a 2.27-inch LCD touch panel in the back, and also a 1.4-inch LCD panel in the front. This is the first GoPro model to feature a color front panel that can be used to display the camera preview, which comes in handy when vlogging with the camera. The mount on the bottom of the camera folds in when not in use and as expected feels very durable, so does the rest of the camera. In fact, it is shockproof and waterproof for up to 10 meters and can be used in fresh and salt water, all on its own, no additional accessories required. You can also replace the lens protector in case it gets scratched by simply twisting it off. The Hero 9 can only be charged when the battery cover is opened, which is also where you place your microSD card. The battery can last up to 97 minutes, but this varies a lot depending on your settings. The resolution, image stabilization, and whether you have the front screen turned on or off all play a role here. It has to be said that for a GoPro the Hero 9 has a decent battery life, but that's because previous models used smaller batteries, which in turn also means that the Hero 9 is not compatible with the older batteries. But I would suggest getting an additional one in any case, because compared to non-action cams, the GoPro's battery life is very limiting. There's only an on and off button and a record button on the device. Everything else is done with the touchscreen, for better or for worse. The software is a bit unreliable at times and the touchscreen can be unresponsive. You can find several reviews stating that the camera will even freeze completely from time to time, so you have to remove the battery to restart it. This will also not save any videos currently recording. I personally did not experience any freezing so far, but given that this is a common complaint with this camera, I think I should mention it nonetheless. The settings are very extensive and you can fine-tune everything to your liking rather quickly, from the white balance to the shutter speed. The Hero 9 can shoot videos up to 5K with 30 FPS or 4K with 60 FPS. The frame rate can all the way up to 240 FPS as well, but only in 1080p. The camera can also shoot photos with 20 megapixels and in a pretty satisfactory image quality as well, I'd say. Although the processing is a tad bit slow, but photography is not the main focus of a GoPro anyway. The Hero 9 features Hypersmooth 3.0, which is GoPro's image stabilization, and to put it briefly, it's phenomenal. You can be in a full sprint and have a steady image as if filmed with a gimbal. On top of that, the camera also features horizon leveling, so you can tilt the camera without changing the frame. This is perfect for all sorts of shaky activities, which shouldn't come as a surprise given that the GoPro is an action cam first and foremost. The microphone of the Hero 9 is pretty good. Have a listen. And here we have a quick microphone test. The quality itself is pretty decent, especially when it's not in direct wind. But unfortunately there is no way to attach a different microphone straight out of the box. You will have to use some proprietary GoPro gear, which will cost you between 60 and 80 euros in order to attach mics over the aux input. When there is sufficient light, the image quality is amazing when shooting video, and if you want to reduce the lens distortion, which is typical for action cams, you can change the lens setting to linear, which crops the image slightly in the corners. In low light, the image becomes noticeably noisy and runs into the same problem as smartphones, since both types of devices use small sensors, but in a well-lit environment, the quality is superb. The camera also features time warp, which is GoPro's time-lapse feature that also supports the amazing stabilization, so you can make time lapses while moving much easier. All in all, I'd say that the Hero 9 is a pretty good action cam in 2023. You do not necessarily have to make a jump to a newer model, since the bread and butter of a decent action cam is all here and functioning well. Despite all this, I'd like to encourage you to check out other cameras too. GoPro does not have the monopoly they had 8-10 years ago. There is a variety of other great action cams out there, ranging from DJI to Insta360 and even budget ones like from Akazo. If you would like me to check out more of these cameras in the future, let me know. But that's it on my part. If you have any questions or simply want to share your opinion, please leave a comment below. Thank you all very much for watching, and of course, have a wonderful day.